Versatile Mage. Chapter 76 Treacherous Banquet. The moonlight was charming, and there was a wind flowing around the tranquil Bow City, giving it the gentility and elegance possessed only by a southern city. The mountains outside of the city were endless. Tomorrow was the day that was extremely important to his life. The children of poor people didn't have a coming-of-age ceremony. However, from everyone else's perspective, he already had a decent coming-of-age ceremony, being the supportive role to the disciple of a rich family. From everyone else's perspective, he was also undoubtedly crouching on the floor, acting like a footpad for Yu Ang's shiny leather shoes so that Yu Ang could appear even more outstanding among his peers. However, was that really true? Lifting the beer in his hand, Mo Fan raised his head to pour the ice-cold beer down his throat. In front of him was a tall tower. The 100-meter-tall Global Trade Center was towering in front of him. It was like a prominent sword loftily erected in the center of the city, with glorious lights. Mo Fan sat on the balcony with the wind drifting onto him. In the past, he had really enjoyed sitting here. He was able to see all of the flourishing scenery of Bow City, the Global Trade Center, Mu Manor, Bow River, and Tianlan Magic High, located on the southern mountain. He was feeling rather rueful. Behind him came the sound of footsteps, rhythmic and slow. An ice-cold wind blew over from behind him. Mo Fan didn't need to turn around to know who it was. "I asked Xinxia, she told me you were here," the girl's bright voice called out. If it wasn't so cold and detached, then her voice would be as beautiful as a silver bell on a snowy day. "Looking for me this late at night? I won't be able to elope with you this time." Mo Fan grabbed a paper used to wrap peanuts and put it next to him, signifying someone should sit there. Mu Ningzhu stood there, watching Mo Fan's familiar movements as she remembered some things from the past. When she was young, he would take her to some bizarre places to play. No matter where he went, he was able to sit on the floor, whereas she would be afraid of dirtying her beautiful skirts, so she'd refuse to sit. At some point, he started to find something clean to put down next to him. Even his jacket was a victim, although his jacket sometimes would be filthy. "Don't go tomorrow, Yu Ang will be harsh on you. He listens to my father's every direction. Anyone who harms my father, even if it is just cursing at him, he will harbor grudges toward and will not stop until you die." Mu Ningzhu didn't walk over, she just stood there as she said this to Mo Fan. "Your father sure adopted a good dog. I reckon he'd bite anyone your father wants him to." Mo Fan didn't have a favorable opinion of Yu Ang. "He's really odd. I don't like him, either," Mu Ningzhu agreed. "Then that's good. I'll help you educate him tomorrow," Mo Fan said with a smile. "Do you not understand me? I don't want you to go tomorrow." Mu Ningzhu wrinkled her eyebrows. "Miss, have you reached the intermediate rank yet? Don't go tomorrow. After avoiding this, go to Magic University immediately. During the time you're in university, I will slowly take control of the authority of my family, so when you return to Bow City, no one will do anything to you. You want to provide for me, but I will still go." Mo Fan turned around as he acted surprised. "You?" Mu Ningzhu was so angry that her chest heaved up and down. She sincerely wanted to help him, yet, he was playing such a joke on her. Doesn't he know that offending my father means that he will have no place in Bow City? Mu Ningzhu realized she was unable to get through to Mo Fan. Thus, she turned around and left. "Brother Fan, I heard that little princess was looking for you," Zhang Xiaohou asked through a text. "Yeah, what happened?" "She still admires me. She wanted me to understand the tyrannical and cruel guy named Yu Ang. Speak normally, please." "Alright, she wants me to run in order to avoid dying. Ha ha ha. Brother Fan, I also suggest you run. Yu Ang is abnormal. His entire being is odd." The day arrived in the end. Mo Fan, who had stayed at his little Aunt Mo King's house, heard the sounds of festivities early in the morning from the Mu Manor not too far from him. One after another, luxurious cars followed the curvy mountainous road as they entered Mu Manor. Who knew whether Mo Fan, who was going there by motorbike, was losing face for the title of Yu Ang's opponent. Just when he was about to enter the large iron gates, Mo Fan saw a few familiar figures. Li Wenji, Fashi, you're finally here. Hurry up and come in. Our manor has some of the best chefs of Bo City. I guarantee it will suit your tastes. Guo Kaitang stood by the gates as she welcomed her team members. Ha ha ha, thanks to you, we, the small city officers, are able to have the opportunity to come to this wealthy ancestral family's home and take a look. Fashi patted his growling stomach. It's too bad that Kid Fan Mo had some matters to attend to, so he was unable to come. Or else you could let him understand your extravagant life, and when the time comes, he will definitely pursue you without stopping. Li Wenji added. Guo Kaitang glared ferociously at Li Wenji. Guo Kaitang actually felt somewhat disappointed. She actually really wanted to invite Fan Mo to her own house. Hey, it's Fan Mo. Guo Kaitang's gaze suddenly turned to see a familiar figure. After looking carefully, Guo Kaitang immediately felt loathing and twitchy. How is that Fan Mo? It obviously was that little scoundrel, Mo Fan. I really don't know where this kid got his guts from. He is actually having a duel with Yu Ang. No matter what, he's going to be beaten half to death. Humph, you came. Guo Kaitang looked at Mo Fan sideways. Arrogance was not enough to describe her appearance. Yeah, there's no other place to eat breakfast, Mo Fan said with a ruffian-like attitude. Guo Kaitang got angry. This little scoundrel was making the Mu Manor into a buffet. If you apologize now, I will tell Yu Ang to go easier on you, Guo Kaitang snorted coldly. You're still brooding over the things that happened when we were young. In that case, how about I take responsibility for it? It's not a big deal, Mo Fan said. Go die. After Mo Fan finished teasing Guo Kaitang, he laughed as he walked toward Mu Manor. In any case, he was an important character for today, so he should have his own seat. Forget it, there's so much to eat, let's start with everything. Who is this haughty kid? That's the disciple of an ancestral family. He even dares to assail our sister Kaitang with obscenities. What ancestral family? It's just the son of a chauffeur. The one who cursed our master Mu, and the one who is having a magic duel with Yu Ang today is precisely him, Guo Kaitang snarled, full of disdain. Are all the teenagers nowadays that arrogant? Not all of them. If you look at the Fan Mo in our team, lightning element with a solid strength. Young, yet not arrogant. Kaitang, I advise you to grab Fan Mo as soon as possible. If he is taken by some other girl, Fashi said once more. Don't talk about useless stuff. Humph, I invited him to my home this time, yet he actually didn't come. Who would understand him? Guo Kaitang's cheeks turned red as she hurriedly explained herself in a low voice. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.